If you think that you cannot grow any plant at all, that you have a black thumb instead of a green thumb, think again. In this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 plants that actually thrive on neglect, and you can grow them so easily. Just buy them, put them in your place, in your apartment, flat, or house, forget about them, and they will thrive with minimal care. Number 1 is, maybe you've already heard, but it's basically snake plant or sansevieria, all varieties. There are so many beautiful varieties with silver leaves, green leaves, even brown leaves. Don't think that they are complicated. You cannot overwater them, you cannot underwater them, you cannot put them in a very sunny area or in a shade. They will thrive no matter what. And then you can let them stay without watering for 1 or 2 weeks. You can also put them in the darkest corner of your place. They will still thrive. And believe me, if you don't repot them, if you don't do anything else for years, can you believe this? Number 2 is spider plants, and this plant even is, somehow I would say you can water it once a month, even though I don't like this concept of watering on a schedule, but it's roughly for you to understand how often you need to water them. And they thrive in shade, in very light conditions, but what they have is amazing root system, and their roots basically absorb a lot of water and minerals and hold them and start using them when the soil is dry. This is how they survive, and this is how this plant is also one of our favorite plants, I guess, and also for the beginners, this is one of the best plants to have. It grows also very nice flowers, very, I would say, star-like white flowers, and when the flowers are gone, then you will have even hanging babies, which is so beautiful. So definitely try this too. Plant number 3, and I cannot recommend more any cacti, even though I myself am not a fan of cacti. But if you have a cactus, more often I hear that people kill them by overwatering than neglecting. So neglect it. Again, buy it, place somewhere that you would enjoy looking at it, and don't touch it. Water once and then wait. You will see when you need to water. When you remember about your plant, most probably that's the time to water it again, but it would not shrink, it will not be wilted, nothing will happen. They can stay just standing like that until you will water them, and they will wait patiently. They will even bloom, and they will grow babies without, I would say, any fuss. It's like really minimal care. If you watched until now, if you will be interested in one of my courses about growing houseplants, please check the description of this video, because there I have a link for you so that you can get my course and grow plants better. And I hope that will be useful for you, and you will have more success with growing houseplants at home. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you have already some experience. Number 4 is a little bit of a leafy plant, and it's pothos. Again, this is a plant that you can grow so easily. You just need to choose maybe lighter soil. Maybe there should be perlite a little bit clay pebbles, but that's it. Water it once, and again, forget it. It actually likes to stay in a dry soil for a little bit, not for a long time, not for a month, of course, because you will see the leaves will curl a little bit. But again, do you have bright conditions? Do you have semi-shade? Is your place in a condition that you don't see any sunlight? Still, pothos is the right choice, because they will grow in any case, and it's so easy to propagate them. Whenever it's too much, you can cut them, share with your friends, relatives, neighbors, colleagues, or you can also replant it. Basically, make the cuttings and plant them in the same pot, and you will have a fuller pot. That's also amazing, right? And finally, number 5 is my favorite, ZZ plant. And if you are tired to see everywhere in cafes, restaurants, hotels, on the streets, ZZ plant with green leaves, go for the one with black leaves. It's called Black Raven, and believe me, this is an amazing variety of ZZ plant, Zemioculcas, because basically when the stem will start to grow from the soil, it will be greenish, but with the time you will see how the tips will turn black, and then the leaf will turn black, and then the whole stem and the whole plant will turn black. And the most amazing part is that when you have already a black plant and suddenly a new leaf is growing, and that new leaf is green. So in one pot you have black plant with green leaves at the same time. That's amazing. And this one also has tubers. And if you don't water literally for a month or more in the summer months, in very hot environment, nothing will happen. The leaves will not even wilt, will not shrink, nothing will happen to it because it has huge tubers under the soil and it has enough water, enough nutrients to survive 4 months. If you are on holiday, if you are gone for months. I have saved one plant that was okay, in pretty bad shape, but it spent the time from August, imagine August until next March, basically what, 8-9 months in the cellar without light, without watering, without good temperatures for thriving, and it was still okayish. Yes, you could see that the plant is not thriving, but once I took it, once I repotted and put in a bright conditions, in basically in a light room, it started to thrive again. Nothing has happened to the roots, to the tubers, to the stems. It was just a little bit pale, I would say, but so far everything was good, and the plant been 9 months in full darkness. It didn't die. So get these plants, get these 5 plants for the start, go on holiday for a couple of months and see what will happen. And if I'm wrong, please comment. Of course, you cannot keep the plants in complete darkness for 9 months, and I'm not saying this is the right way to do, but even if that's the case, you will not lose these plants. They will not die, and you will still come back to healthy plants, and you will continue taking care of them to make them thrive. If you have any questions, if you have any other tips or any other plants that in your experience can survive such long and harsh conditions, or just, less care, because life is busy, we're all busy, and if you have a full-time job and you have family and you need to do something else, sometimes we forget about plants, but we still want them, right? So these 5 plants will help you have house plants at home to feel comfortable and relaxed and nice, and still with minimal care they will thrive. Stay passionate about plants, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.